Hey guys, today we have a 2019 Cadillac XT5 and we're going to test with the Kuat NV 2.0 2-bike platform rack. Now this mounts to your 2-inch by 2-inch receiver on your Cadillac. It's going to let you haul up to 2 bikes to and from the trails or wherever else you want to take them. Now the bike itself is held in at 2 different points of contact. We have a ratchet strap on the back wheel securing it onto the platform. Then up front we're going to have this wheel hook securing the top of the wheel, forcing it down into the wheel tray down here. And those 2 points of contact you can see are very solid. Your bike's not going to go anywhere. Now let's go ahead and take the bike off. But before we do that, I want to show you guys the tilt-away feature and how we're going to do that. It's very easy when compared to a lot of other platform racks. We're just going to pull in the lever and tilt it away. It's just that simple. There's no pulling of pins or anything like that, so it's not going to get too complicated. Now we can open up our trunk, and you see we got plenty of clearance right here. We got space to climb in here, grab whatever we need. Now to tilt it back up, we're just going to grab a hold of the bike rack, lift up until it locks into place. Now we'll go ahead and take the bike off to take a closer look at some of the features. You always want to start with that strap because the balance of the bike is held in by the hook, so if you take the hook off, then it's going to be very hard to hold onto the bike and then take off the strap. There's a button right here we're going to push and lift up, and we can fold the wheel hook down and take the bike off. Now when you're done, I always like to replace the strap, and it's always a good idea to bring your wheel hook over here, push it down, and fold it all the way down. Now with any hitch mounted accessory, you do have added length to your vehicle. In the case of our Cadillac, we're going to go from the bumper to the outermost point of our bike rack. We've added on about 31 inches to the back of our vehicle. For our ground clearance, we're going to have about 25 inches right there at the back where this repair post tube is. That's plenty of space, so any speed bumps or curbs you go up to in your driveway, you're not going to have any problems. We can also fold this up to our vehicle to conserve on space added onto the back. We're going to come back to this handle that we used to tilt it away. We're just going to pull that and tilt it up, or fold it up, excuse me. Now if we measure again from our bumper to the outermost point, we're looking at about 13 inches added onto the back of the vehicle. This is something you want to keep in mind for any close quarter situations like parking. We're also sitting a bit closer to the Cadillac. If we measure right there, it's going to be about 3.5 inches. So it is pretty close, but you can see when I'm pushing up on the bike rack, it's not going to come up into contact with the Cadillac. Now let's come down here and see how it attaches to our hitch. We have a 2-inch by 2-inch receiver, like I said. We have a safety pin in there with a lock on the other side, which is a nice feature. No one can take the bike rack off without that key. Now the anti-rattle system is back here with this cam tightening knob. Once we tighten that down, it's going to activate the system that's inside the hitch receiver on the shank. That takes away the side-to-side movement and the up and down movement, so it's not going to rattle at all, even at high speeds. Now the last thing I want to point out is that we do have a nice repair post tube, so you can do on-the-go maintenance and repair. How it operates is we flip up that clamp, we can pull the repair post out, fold it this way, we clamp it in place so it's locked. We just loosen that knob, we can set the frame of our bike up in there and clamp it shut so that we can get our bike in the air. We don't have to bend down or try to balance it, so we can do some maintenance. And then when not in use, conveniently stows at the back. Now it's going to do it for our look at the Kuat NV 2.0 2-bike platform rack on our 2019 Cadillac XT5.